What's up, everybody? All right, before I do anything, shout out to Ramon Aguilar. Slap. That's right, fastest slap in history, because I made a mistake last night. I don't know if Ramon is hearing this. I may have to call this out once again later on in the stream. I done messed up, man. I'm so sorry. So Ramon sent over a buck yesterday. He sent it over through Streamlabs, and there was, I guess I just missed it. I don't know. There was a bunch of stuff going on, just slipped through the cracks. So Ramon, sorry. Ramon's message was, I know you say don't spend units on crystals, but I pulled a 5-star X23 from 3 Mutant Grandmasters, which is awesome. And then Ramon also asked if I had tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich, to which I have not. I've never eaten at Popeyes before. Due to watching my coworkers get Popeyes, and every single time they got it, the order being very messed up, like they're getting sick. They would get very sick. So, Ramon, thank you for the buck. I'm so sorry that I missed the message. I hope Ramon is hearing this, whether he's in here right now or watching the playback. I don't know, but sorry, man. Probably read that out some point throughout the stream again. Just hoping that he's in here. 'Cause I feel bad. Sent over a buck. The man sent over a buck, and I missed the message. Okay. Alex, first one in here, with a very similar name, last name at least, to the person message I just read out. We got Donut Cop, Ishan, Bushido Brown, Spider, Mighty Bros, Anna, Lori Reed, Cooper. Sup, everybody? Sup, Miguel? It's late to new early? Something like that. Sup, Cody? Broski? Yeah, you would be late to your own funeral. What up, Pry Guy? What up, Jay Divine? I know, dude, I know. I was finishing up some recordings, and yeah. I wanted to get the recording done, so. What's up, Dicer? Star? Shark? You dirty, late, overripe banana man. Wow. Messed up. Okay. Cutoffs. We'll get those going. I gotta change the sound thing here. I has a tiny Rubik Cube. Ooh. That sounds cool. And for the tweet, I don't really have a tweet, I don't think. Nearest at Marvel Champions. Ooh, you know what? There's some Disney Plus news going on right now. I could see it in the Twitter trending thing. So, maybe we'll say this. Are there any plans for a Marvel Contest of Champions show? Any plans for Marvel Contest of Champions show to appear on Disney Plus? Yes, I am now. Live. Okay. Tweet. You guys imagine? Dude, I feel like I would have to watch that. I've never watched a single Marvel show. I've seen a bunch of the movies, but I've never watched a single Marvel show. And I feel like if they had a Marvel Contest of Champions show on Disney Plus, I feel like I'd have to, first off, get Disney Plus. Which would hurt because, you know, another subscription. But then I would also have to watch it too. So, Alan sent it over a couple bucks saying This will be my first slap in honor of Panda Man. Ah. Alan. This hurts. This is painful for me to say, but there's only one slap per stream. The slap's already been distributed. But you know what? Because you said in honor of Panda Man, we can have another slap today. Just today. Only today. Secondary slap in honor of Panda Man. Pete. Slap. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. Appreciate it. We got a whole panda raid in here. Sup? Sup, panda people? Sup, Pete? How you doing? We got a Dreamin' in here too. What's up? But you should do a god tier, bad tier, normal tier champions rating. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the tier list. All the champions are useful in one way or another. Just totally depends on the situation you're in. It's basically why I never made a tier list. Dude, I've been trying to tweet you my Warlock vid and it won't work. Should I do jumping jacks? Yes. 1,000 Super Dirty Pickle, yes. Black Seraphim sent it over too, saying trying to start as an adult. I think what he's trying to say is, as an adult, he is looking to get into the film industry, and any advice. So my advice is there's schools for that. You know, you can go to school and learn all about making movies, and then take that knowledge and apply for jobs in whatever style video you're looking to make. I can't tell based on your message what type of videos you want to make, but there's my advice for that. Black Seraphim, thank you for the 2. Citizen Bravo sent it over 2 as well, saying third slap in honor of slaps giving. Boy, I do like the idea of slaps giving. The name of it, everything. It's beautiful. But no. there will be no third slap. There will be no third slap. I appreciate the 2, man, but can't slap everybody, man. Can't slap everybody. Thank you. Shark also sent it over 2. Dude, what is going on? Can't even get to AQ fights over here. Shark, thank you. Saying, how's the CPU situation? Just referring to like me looking into getting a new computer, right? Building a new computer, basically. I've delayed it, basically. I've delayed it based off of just, I don't know, I'm kind of alright with what I have at the moment. It's right there of like, man, it probably would help me get out content a little bit faster if I got something new, but I feel like, oh wait, you're saying now on-screen tweets and just showing my browser and stuff. Well, I still can't do it. If that's what you're talking about. Still can't show it. Still don't know what's wrong. Still can't do it. Black Seraphim sending in another $2. This time I think I'm just gonna outright not read your message. Thank you anyway. But man, you're pushing it, dude. I know you like to push it a little bit, but it's family friendly, dude. Might be going slightly too far with some of these messages. Thank you for another 2. Black Saffron said it over 2 as well, saying, guess what day it is? It is your birthday. Ah, is it? I can't believe I forgot. Lakers Bodyguard. Thank you for reminding me, dude. Thank you so much. Wait, what am I checking out on Twitter, though? Oh, wow, that is a very small Rubik's Cube. It's this, wow. It looks just slightly bigger than 1 key on your keyboard. That thing is teeny. Teeny tiny. Super Dirty Pickle. I see the video that you sent over now. It did work this time. Shark sending over another 2. Just saying, damn you. Why? Well, thank you very much, Shark, for another 2. And then we got Yuki sending over 9 of them Polish bucks, too. Saying, headbutt me if slaps are not available. Yuki, just for you. I don't even know if I could headbutt. I don't even know how that looks. But there you go. Thank you for the super chats, guys. It's a whole crap ton of super chats. That was Lakers. You said wrong name at first. Did I? Oh wait, to previous message. Oh, that's what that's what the super chat was. I thought you were just talking about the wall. Got it. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Oh my god. Shark sending over another 2. Saying full screen headbutt. Guys, I'm not just some dancing monkey here. You know, I'm not gonna do every little request. So I'm gonna have to decline the full screen headbutt. And hit you with a full screen headbutt! Alright, I'm done. Jim sent it over 10, saying, how's the Northwest? Jim, thank you very much for the very generous 10. Hold on, seriously though, no more headbutts. No more. That was it. That was the headbutt of the night. We're not doing any more things. Don't send don't send more money with requests. I'm warning you right now. The next request is not happening. It's not happening. So yeah. But Jim, yeah, the Northwest is good, man. Dude, thank you for the 10. Seriously. It's a very generous amount they sent over. Love it out here. Right now, the weather is pretty decent this time of year, at least. We're not in the whole rainy season, so that's nice. Although it hasn't been super sunny the past couple of days. It's been still nice enough. The people are friendly. Feels like there's less stress, but maybe that's just in my imagination. Maybe that's just because I don't have to deal with like that New Jersey humidity and stuff. But I like New Jersey too. I like the East Coast. Miss it at times. Definitely miss my family. Come on, duck. Don't make me dance. This node is makes the dancing stuff particularly annoying. Because he's gonna go unblockable after enough of these dexes. We're basically there. I need to block the next special. Oh god. Oh god, he thunderquacked me when he's indestructible. Son of a... Or not indestructible, unblockable. Thunderquacking son of a... Oh man, this global node, I think it's called Counter-Strike. Whenever you dex, gain a charge. When those charges hit 10, they go unblockable. What a pain in the butt sometimes. It's not always annoying to deal with. Sometimes you don't even notice it, but in some fights, oh, good lord. It can get you. It can get you. But this duck has got. He's down. UG, can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time while also giving me sparky cutoffs? Sup, Royal? Alright, I guess so. No, just kidding. Tons of fun. Sending over a buck. Thanks, man. Let me see where your message is. I think this is it. Here we go. BG, who is your Mystic for 5.3.1? And who is your favorite Mystic offensive champ? In 5.3.1, I believe I used Voodoo. I think I had a 5-star. Did I have a 5-star voodoo at that point? Magic, maybe? I think Ghost Rider was out at the time, but I didn't really use Ghost Rider. Maybe I used him some. No, I'm pretty sure it was Voodoo. Yeah, I'm almost positive I used Voodoo for the most part. And because that was like the first quest, I didn't understand yet that I should be using more, more Mystics. And I was still relying on my other classes of champions and not really having fun because of it. So, yeah. I think it was pretty much just Voodoo for the most part that I was using. As far as my favorite Mystic champion, who is my favorite Mystic champion? I like Mephisto. Actually no. Okay, Symbiote Supreme is my favorite. Symbiote Supreme is my favorite. I like Magic, even though I rarely use her just because I don't have a ton of fun using power control champions, but I do like her. Mephisto is probably my second favorite. Voodoo's up there in the top 5. And although I kind of hate Morningstar's animations, I do like her abilities, so she also kind of makes the list. Black Seraphim sending over another 2 saying I can't help myself. I know, man, but just be careful, man. Just don't push it too far. I appreciate the generosity. I appreciate that your mind is elsewhere, and you're not you're just being you. So I appreciate you being yourself, but at the same time, just don't take it too far, right? All right. I tweeted multiple times. I certainly did not intend to. It's been a bit annoying trying to post. I only see it the one time. But it's a YouTube clip. He's not the noodle brain robot that some said he is. A simple test with our favorite punching bag. I think he's pretty... Dude, I think Warlock is great. I've seen some Warlock content. B Manny has shared some Warlock content since he got him 565 already. And dude, I think he's great. He's not like the super hardest hitter, but he hits hard enough considering all the other utility that he brings to the table. Brian! Tara! What's up? BG, speaking of Mystics, how about that original Black Widow Mystic and Cosmic Vision coming out next month? Do we have info on them yet or anything? Because I don't really know anything about them. Other than I saw a picture on Twitter, which seems pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. But I don't want to get my hopes up. What if they suck? That's always what I think is like, what if these champs suck? What if it's just Diablo 2.0? So we'll see. How many pairs of glasses have you gone through in my entire life? I think 3. My original pair that I never wore as a kid, and just chose to go through life not being able to see well. And then I think I had another pair before this one. Oh no, you know what? It was 4 because I lost. I had a pair of glasses that I lost to the ocean. The ocean took them. I was out surfing some waves, except not really surfing. It was more of like body surfing. Was out doing that. Am I dealing no damage? Oh, is this a... I didn't even realize... I didn't check the nodes. I guess it was power shield. But anyway, yeah. Waves came crashing down, and I went tumbling around, and I was wearing glasses that day like a damn fool. BG, you see Hobbit's pull? I did see it. He got that 6-star Warlock. Pretty awesome. Alright, so yeah, it is that power shield goodness. Alright, well, let's just go through with Omega Red. Power shield my butt. Just gonna damage over time. I'm down. Zaya the Don sending over 2. Thank you very much. Saying, please open a dungeon crystal. It's bugging me. Well, I'm not going to do it right now, man. I'm sorry. But tomorrow... Yeah, I'll probably pop it open tomorrow. I want to... I never made like a Variant 3 reward video. Because there wasn't really that much to show. I just popped the Awakening Gems. Or the Rank Up Gems and the Awakening Gem. So I was like, it's not really enough for its own video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine them. I'm going to pop open the Dungeon Crystal first. This way, for anyone who already saw the Variant 3 rewards, they could just cut out of the video after that. But then for the people that didn't see that and wanted to know or curious what I got, I'll include that as like the second half. If new champions suck, Kabam makes less money. Kabam does not like making less money. I think you can infer the rest. Yeah, but if the champions are too good and then they have to nerf them and then players quit because of that, Kabam makes less money. So, or if the game is just not good because it's too imbalanced. Or if people quit because there are champions that are so good that exist that any new champions are just less interesting as a result. They may make money up front, but then lose money off of each subsequent champion. Is that even how you say that word? Anyway. So, sometimes the champions Kabam releases suck. BG, you're going to do Act 6 item list tomorrow. AQ is over tomorrow. It is over tomorrow, but War Attack is on. And some of my champions are going to be taken in there. I don't know. I may get in some item list tomorrow before what's it called? Before war begins. But if not, then Sunday is the day. So Sunday, definitely gonna be doing item list during the daytime. I do not know if I'll be able to get in any tomorrow. We'll have to see. It's gonna depend on like the timing of it all, basically. Just keep going around the outside, I guess. Pop it to what? Me saying to read last? Wait. Oh wait, what? So that wasn't even the word? Whatever I was just about to read? Okay, so like the last one is Myrmecophilus. Myrmecophilus. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna guess this means that you have the body of a mermaid, but in like a statue form. It's like a mermaid statue type of thing. Possibly to honor a mermaid that is no longer with us. Or merman. You know, let's not discriminate. Mermaid, merman, one of the two. That is my guess. Let me know if I'm correct. Kabam is inconsistent internal conflict 24/7. They really are, man. I mean, if you think about it, like, they change one thing and some players freak out, and then they try to change that thing to make players happy, but then a group of players who like that thing freak out because now the thing they like is being taken away or something, and or the whole champion balance thing. And really what it comes down to is Kabam can never win, and yet they're always winning at the same time. Because they are still making buttloads of money, of course. So they're winning in that sense. But as far as like making every person happy, they will never ever make every person happy. And then based off of how unhappy certain groups are, they make less money. Myrmecophilus, adjective, fond of, associated with, or benefited by ants. Wow. I thought I was getting somewhere with what I was guessing. I thought I actually had a chance. I did not. I did not. BG, you going for 5-star Warlock? Anna, I am not going for 5-star Warlock. No, I'm going for the 4-star. I decided. I want the 4-star. There's a one synergy that the 4-star has that the 3-star does not. And I want it. So yeah, I'm going for the 4-star. Get a heavy attack going. Oh, that's right. There's a cornered node here. No, who cares? You're dead, Sinister. Sup, Roboto? Zaya the Don sending over another 5, saying another thing bugging me. You finished 6.2 yet? If not, when's the next stream? I'm letting you know what's bugging me by giving you money. I feel like a pimp. Well, in a way, maybe you are. Thank you very much for another 5. So 6.2, it is not all finished yet. I'll show you the progress real quick. I was just kind of talking about this. Someone else was asking. There's a chance that tomorrow morning I'll get in there, but I would say it's probably less than 50% chance. Less than 50% chance that I will do a daytime stream for Act 6 tomorrow. Tomorrow early morning-ish. Yeah, it's probably not going to work out. But there is a chance. And then Sunday, I would say there's like a 95% chance. And the only reason it's not 100% is in case some, emergency pops up or something like that. But otherwise, Sunday, I fully plan on getting back in there, making some progress. There are 5 paths left in the 5th quest, and then the final quest I haven't really touched since my initial clear. There's still all of the other paths in that one, so there's still work to be done. Looking forward to it, though. Zaya the Don, thank you for another 5. BG, Enzo said a nice hello message. You didn't read it. How can you ignore Enzo? Enzo, where's your nice hello message? I can't believe I missed it. I don't even see a nice hello message. I'm missing it again, I guess. Here we go. Good morning, BG. 2 more wars. Enjoyed season, and I'm ready for rest. I agree, dude. I am also ready for a rest. I'll be. It was a pretty sort of enjoyable season. I died too much this season for me to fully enjoy it, but it was nice. It was nice to change the pace a little bit. Actually, trying to push compared to other seasons where we didn't, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the break time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me... Oh, I don't think I screwed anything up there. Hold on one sec, though. I'm just going to hide this momentarily. Oh, no. Okay. It was just this screen that I backed out to. Phew. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter as much that I accidentally reveal our prestige sometimes. Now that it's known that there's like ways to see everyone's prestige, and mute a mat, put it out there and stuff like that. But I still don't want to deal with hearing, oh man, you revealed the prestige. No one ever even says anything to me. It's mostly just other alliances laughing at me, I guess. But I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to show our prestige. I thought I went back to the prestige screen. So the first thing I thought to do was just to go to the home screen. Anyway, let's play some arena. Me, much like he Warlock, I'm going to fight Deadpool for full custody. I love Warlock. I think he's super cool. I think he's really good. If you guys didn't see Dave's video on Warlock, I think he made one of the best content creator program videos for any of these champions that we've seen so far. I think it was great. You know what? Let me get the rest of the milestones in this arena before I do anything else. I really thought it was spectacular. So if you haven't seen Dave's video, make sure to go watch that if you want to learn more about Warlock. I feel like his hype kind of died down a bit. prior to his arena and his release and stuff like that, people saw his damage and weren't super pumped on him. But I actually think his damage isn't bad. He's got tons of utility, tons of interesting utility, and I think he's good. He's balanced. I don't think he's like, you know, gonna be the champion that people are using all the time for everything, but I think that's also another positive thing about him, is that he's actually balanced. But he's strong. He's strong and really useful in a lot of situations. I think I wish I got him instead of Mysterio. I think he's that cool. But at the same time, I'm still happy with my Mysterio, and I don't really regret grinding for him when I did, because I don't think I would have been able to do the Warlock grind. I don't know how much he's gonna go for, just because, like I said, his hype kind of died down prior to his release, so he might not even go that high. But I'm still pretty happy with what I got. He's just super fun. I'm debating use of tech gem or not. I just have too many decent tech champs I want to rank up. Yeah, I think his awakening ability is actually kind of important. Alliance member pulled 3 6-stars in a row from Cavaliers. He pulled Corvus, then Daredevil, then Angela. How is this possible? I don't know, man. That's some crazy luck, it sounds like. ABG, in your opinion, do I rank 5 4-star Awakened Corvus, or rank 2 my 5-star Ghost and save my tier 4 basic for her rank 3? I think the answer is obvious, but I don't know if it's necessarily obvious. I mean, Ghost, I feel, is the stronger of the two champions, but do you like Ghost? Not everybody likes playing Ghost. She has a unique playstyle that not everyone enjoys. Whereas Corvus, pretty standard. I don't think either of them are particularly difficult to use, but there is that difficulty in learning something new with Ghost. So if you just don't want to go through that kind of learning experience with her, then there's nothing wrong with going Corvus. So it's really personal preference. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue Ghost over anyone. BG, should I rank 5 Starkey or rank 2 6-star Corvus? Ooh, now that's a tough one. I'm usually not such a fan of rank 2ing 6-star champions just because it costs additional resources, but you know what? I mean, Corvus is Corvus. I don't know who your other options are. I don't know what you need. Can't really answer this fully for you. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough to say more about it because yeah, it's cheaper to rank up Stark Spidey, but I'm not really the biggest fan of playing Stark Spidey. He's super useful in some situations, so I have no regrets about rank 5ing him, and I think it is a good rank 5 still. But Corvus is Corvus, man. It's a tough call. I think if you like Stark Spidey, and you have another champion that you're also considering, and you can kind of rank up both of them as rank 5s faster than just having like that one rank 6, then you know I think it's fine just to go with the rank 5s. But if you also just really like Corvus, it's fine going with Corvus. Is Seating online yet? Seaton, I'm guessing you're saying? Yeah, okay, you corrected it. Seaton. I don't know. Is he? It's kind of early in the morning for him, I think, right? What's up, Art of Chaos? Pretty decent with her, and she's fun. Yeah, definitely is. Warlock for life. I agree. What's up, Middle Finger? What champion should I sculpt next? Ooh. What champion should you sculpt next? I don't know. Maybe one of the new champions coming out, like that new Vision or something like that. Could be cool. Or maybe Mr. Sinister. I don't know if that's something you could do with all the dangly things he has. I don't know how that would turn out, but I think he's super cool looking. You know, BG too good for those guys. He's above it all, but the gated community is nice. Gated community. I'm guessing you're talking about content creator program. Let me see here. BG. Chose to leave though. Yeah, I mean, I could still make content without being in the content creator program. A lot of times I wasn't able to get the content out anyway. But yeah, it was just a tiny little bit of drama surrounding it, so I left. Anyway, Esmir sent it over too, saying Corvus is fascist and means you have no skill. Okay. Is that what it means to play Corvus? Interesting. Esmir, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate that, man. Tweeter. Hang on. Well, I actually don't see any. Never mind. Okay. Now I see. Dude, Kranos has been, man. Shout out to Kranos. Kranos, I don't know if you're in here right now. Kranos did not mention Twitter unless I missed it. But, my God. Just looking at the last thing that he posted. He's on some super luck lately. Just got Ghost from Dungeon Crystal, Ryu. Congrats. Times like these make grinding dungeons worth the effort, yeah. Dysentery Joe sent it over, Buck. Oh, there is Kranos. What's up, man? Dysentery Joe sent it over a Buck. Dysentery Joe, where's your last one at? BG, I don't like Ghost. That Patrick Swayze guy has always creeped me out. I mean, the movie creeped me out. But Patrick Swayze, that guy can't creep anyone out, can he? I mean, unfortunately, you know, no longer with us and all that, so maybe now, I don't know. But maybe if there was a Ghost remake with him, that might be creepy. But I mean, Patrick Swayze, a gentleman and a scholar, as far as I know, at least. BG, have you seen the new champs coming in September? Black Widow looks awesome. Are you going for them? Anna, I have these 2 Mystic rank up gems, and that kind of makes me want to go for her, but I think I still have to pass. And just hope to get her when she comes to the basics. BG, where'd you go? So dark and luminous in the background. Yeah, changing my... So there, like... Whenever I have a blank, I have a blank browser open. Wait, he was a pedophile in Donnie Darko? That Patrick Swayze, was he? Wow, I never seen that movie. But anyway, I have a blank browser open right now. Blank browser of just Google, and anytime I change it, if I go to Twitter. It's funny, I can't show Twitter anymore, and I actually changed it to a darker screen so that I didn't piss people off when I showed it, and now I can't show it. You mentioned the person you sent a tweet out about at the very start of stream. I did, but I should mention it again, just in case they happen to not be here right at the start. Ramon Aguilar, if you are in here, man, I'm so sorry I missed your message yesterday. But yeah, thank you for sending over the buck. Congrats on your 5-star X23. I slapped you at the start of the stream. If you go back to it, you'll see. And in a good way. And I've never eaten anything at Popeyes on account of coworkers and friends getting sick every time they ate it. I'm sure it was just the one that was near where I used to live and work and stuff like that. But seeing what it did to them every single time made me never want to eat Popeyes ever, and I never have. Does anyone else have Warlock? I'm only into people with Warlock right now. Wow, Super Dirty Pickle. Well, I'm gonna get him, man. Roadhouse plays in the background 24/7 to buy house. Nice, Articast. How's your day, Brian? And what are your thoughts on maxing a 4-star Venom the Duck or Hulk Ragnarok? My day's been great. I recommend going with Venom the Duck over Hulk Ragnarok. I mean, of course, it depends on what you need. Hulk Ragnarok has very specific purpose in this game to counter that passive damage, like Starburst. So if you're just dealing with some Starburst nodes or something like that, it could be a good idea to have a higher level Hulk Ragnarok. But I also think that you don't need Hulk Ragnarok at the highest level. And generally having him one rank below your other champions is a good idea. Until you have the luxury of, you know, bringing him up with the rest of your champs. So I don't know what your highest level champions are right now, but let's say they are maxed out 4 stars. Then it's fine just to have him as a 440 until you have just an abundance of resources that you could rank him up that much further. And I'm kind of doing the same thing with mine as a 5-star at the moment. Must go temporarily dormant, give low the extra belly rubs, and have a great night, everybody. Shark. Alright, will do, man. Will do. Extra belly rubs. Order up. I missed the day when you ate a burrito during a live stream, but I think you regret it right after. Could have been a banana. So I remember the live stream. I remember eating the burrito. I don't remember how I felt afterwards. I probably felt all right, but usually if I eat and then go to, like, if I eat something, especially something big like that, and then go to do a stream after, I guess just because I'm talking so much, it, you know, it just wants, I just want to burp. The gases, they come right back up. The food doesn't. it's not gross like that. It's not making me want to throw up or something, but it does make me burp. So that I always feel bad having a burp in your guys' ears, basically. But man, it's actually been a while since I had burritos, and I was actually just telling Laura, like right before I streamed, I was, kid you not, just telling Laura, like, I want a burrito. I miss burritos, because you know she knows I'm trying to lose some weight, so she was asking how I did today, which was good, in case any of you are curious. Ate you know, foods that will help lose weight and exercise and all that. Enzo, hitting that member button, hitting that join button, dude. Thank you very much. Shout out to Enzo. If you guys are not aware, Enzo, he's in my alliance. He's in For Loki. And he has his own channel too that he does some live streams on. Pops open a bunch of crystals, has a lot of fun with Dreamin', if you guys are aware of Dreamin' and his channel and all that. Those two have some fun together. Participated in the one of Dreamin's trivia challenges. He did a super celebratory, I was going to say super celebration, then changed it to celebratory last second. Jesus, I should just stop trying. Where he popped open a crazy amount of Cav crystals. And if you're into watching the Cav crystal openings, check out his channel. But Enzo, dude, thank you so much for hitting the member button, hit the join button. Welcome, please enjoy your banana, along with all these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Which should I sculpt, Vision or Sinister? I will let you know in a couple live streams. Okay. Well, if you're asking me which one, I would say Sinister, but follow your heart. Whichever one you're more into. Whichever one you think would be cooler. Kranos sent over 5. Thank you, Kranos. Saying, I get it. My boss wants me to go plant-based. I almost passed out. I need time to transition. I told her losing weight is hard. It is hard, man. You know, it's just hard to be consistent for me. Kranos, thank you very much for the 5, dude. It's really hard for me to be consistent. I'm sure a lot of people are the same way, where it's like, yeah, it's easy to eat healthy foods for like a day. But then after that day, it's like, dude, come on, man. 2 days in a row? I don't want to do 2 days in a row. Let me just eat every, just want to eat, man. Just want to eat without thinking. And exercising? Oh, man, come on. Who wants to exercise? But it's so worth it, man. Gotta keep trying. But Kranos, man. You don't need to lose weight, do you? I mean, it's been a little while since I've seen you, but off memory, thought you were pretty thin. But anyway, dude, thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Esmir sent it over too as well, saying Enzo is confirmed the nicest person on the planet. I don't know 100% if that's true, but possibly the nicest person I've had the pleasure of speaking to. So yeah. Enzo joined so you don't miss his hello message anymore? Possibly. Oh man, we cannot hang because we'll support our bad habits. No, we gotta support each other's good habits. That's what it comes down to. Delithius sent it over 5 as well. Delithius, thank you. Saying 4 months ago I changed my diet, 280 pounds then, 235 pounds today. Dude, in 4 months? Delithius. That's very impressive. To lose 45 pounds in 4 months, you're killing it, man. Well done, dude. Hashtag success. Yeah, no kidding. That is awesome, man. Well, congrats on the huge weight loss. I'm sure you feel way better, right? Every time I lose weight, I know I feel way better. And I have dropped that much weight myself too. So my heaviest that I ever weighed was 240 pounds. And I eventually got that down to, I don't know, I think I dipped a little bit below 180, but you know, after a while, I just think, you know, stopped stepping on the scale. So it took a while. It was definitely more than 4 months, but yeah, it was like a little over 60-pound difference. And holy crap, did I feel so much better. Not stopping yet. Was waiting until I hit 220 to say full success. Well, dude, keep going, man. Keep it up. You're doing great. BG, would you spend 4K units to unlock the rest of Suicides and bring Omega to rank 5, SIG 200, or to explore variant 1 through 3, or turn on Suicides then try to do exploration? I would definitely put those units towards unlocking Suicide Masteries and ranking up Omega and all that before doing the content. Of course, you can't use Omega in all of the content, but he'll be quite helpful for a lot of it, and it's just going to feel so much better. Wait. I'm done in this arena, right? What the hell am I still doing here? Oh, crap. I don't really want to get Sabretooth. Then again, is he already awake in my 4-star version? Oh, he's not. You know what? Okay, so cool. If he happens to go really low and I get him, cool. But otherwise, I'm done in that arena. But anyway, yeah. It's make yourself stronger before going through the content. That's the way I always think things are more fun. Instead of suffering through the content with weaker champions to only then like rank them up or make yourself stronger with masteries. You'll have more fun, in my opinion. Better long-term investment as well. Since that content, it's always going to be there. And those masteries, yeah, they're always going to be there too, but just unlocking them, it's going to be good. I've been stuck at 155 to 160 since high school. Oh, man. Dicer. I wish I was 160. That'd be great. I know you're a lot more active. Your metabolism is probably through the roof compared to mine. OMG, look behind you. I'm looking. You probably can't tell that I'm looking, but I can see the OBS window of myself. So I'm looking. All right, anyway. What next? I guess my 5 stars. Some of them should be refreshed at this point. BG, you should put on a stupid looking wig every day. Let me tell you, wigs, they get pricey. They get pricey. 235-ish now. Be nice to get back under 200. You can do it, man. Just came from the gym. Nice. That's the way. Everybody, I ranked 4 on my Warlock straight away. Love this guy's second special. Oh, second special is the best. It's so cool looking. Middle Finger sent it over 5. Thank you very much, Middle Finger, saying rank 5 Omega, Blade, Vision, She-Hulk. Still need 100% Act 5, Labyrinth, and Act 6. Deuces, my only 5-star rank 5. Okay. If you run suicides, or if you want to run suicides, then Omega is 100% the answer here. He can do so much of Act 5 and Act 6. He's not really good for Labyrinth. That's the one thing he's not really good for. I mean, there's other things he's not good for either, but you know, he'll cover a lot of ground when it comes to finishing up Act 5, Act 6, and just general questing purposes. If you do not want to run suicides, though, you got some choices to make. Blade is very useful. I would favor Blade or She-Hulk. They can both cover a lot of ground in Act 5, Labyrinth, and Act 6. Blade has that sustainability, and as long as you have a 5-star Ghost Rider, then you could take Blade with synergy into Act 6, and he'll still do pretty well. Can't cover everything, but he'll do pretty well. She-Hulk doesn't really need any synergies, but does not have the sustainability. It's tough to say, man. I'm not even sure who I'd go with. I mean, Blade has higher prestige. I'm not sure if that's a concern. Let me see if you mentioned if you run suicides or not. Okay, didn't really say. You kind of already have poison immunity covered with Medusa, so you don't necessarily need She-Hulk for that. Yeah, it's a tough one. Again, if you're running suicides, I would say easy decision, go with Omega. If you're not running suicides, toss up between Blade and She-Hulk for me personally. And I don't even know what I would go with. I think feel it out, see what your personal preference is. I'd probably favor Blade, just because of that healing ability, and then save resources, and then you could rank up another champion later. But I think that's the way I would go. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. Really appreciate it. Kranos sent it over 5. 5 more, actually. Wait, so we gotta update this, right? Saying, speaking of food, which food has been the hardest to let go for weight loss? For me, pizza. The pizza out here is not like I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. What do people normally say? There's no bad pizza. It's like even bad pizza is still good. It just makes you. I mean, of course, it makes you want good pizza more. But I'll eat crappy pizza. I'll eat that microwave garbage that you get from grocery stores and stuff. But because the pizza out here just isn't as appetizing to me as it is on the East Coast, I don't crave it so much. So that is nice that it's not really that hard for me to give up. Which is the hardest though? Probably just something like chips, you know? Just having something to constantly kind of munch on if you're, you know. Like for me, anytime I'm just watching something, it's hard for me to just watch something. So that's kind of why I can grind Arena so much, because if I do want to watch something on YouTube or a show or something like that, well then it's easy for me to just pick up the game. It's almost like I have to. Or I have to be like eating something. So yeah, like just not going towards something like a snack food like chips. It's kind of tough. But dude, Kranos, thank you for the now 10. Black Seraphim sending over another 2 saying 6'3", 387. Dude, you are a big person, and I don't necessarily I definitely don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like I bet you kind of like tower over some people, right? 6'3", 387. I always imagine what it would be like to be just a bit taller than I am. I'm only 5'9". And I always wonder, like, are there things that you don't like because of your height? Well, I mean, then again, you've never really, well, I guess you have been different sizes growing up, right? Was there ever a certain point, I guess for all the tall people out there, was there a certain point where you're just like, damn, I really wish I wasn't this tall? Because otherwise, I mean, in my head, I'm thinking like, man, I wish I was taller. But yeah, dude, thank you for another 2. Appreciate it. You called that man fat? I did not call that man fat. No, man. I'm just saying he's a big person, which is there's nothing wrong with. Like I said, I wish I was taller myself. I don't even know exactly how like weight scales with height and stuff like that, so definitely was not saying fat. Don't worry, BG. Pretty soon you'll be 5'2" and 387. Is that a thing? Can that happen? How tall am I? I don't know exactly, Clobbering Time. We're pretty similar, right? I can't remember exactly if you're taller or if we're the same height or shorter. I don't even know. Some friends of mine have been on a no/low carb diet for a while now. I've eaten some meals with them and thought, I could do this. Then I saw them order burgers wrapped in lettuce instead of a bun, and I was like, nope. Man, I could never do something like low carb is not something I could handle, man. I feel like there's certain things that I could have like stop eating or just, you know, take a break from eating or something like that, but carbs is like never one of those things. Screw that, man. You'll never catch me eating a burger without a bun. Being tall is great. See, I would think so too. Airplanes must suck. You know, I was sitting next to someone who was very tall. I didn't know how tall exactly they were, but it did seem like they were maybe in that like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" territory. And it did seem like it might have sucked for them, like just their knees. I mean, you know, planes are tight for me at my height, so I imagine, you know, like their knees were just that much more crammed into the seat in front of them. Sucked. Or it looked like it sucked, at least. I didn't say a word to that person, of course. Just because, what, talk to people? No. No. Never even a hello. 6'1", and about 130 pounds. Okay. Have a closer to Panda Man Pete style frame, right? 6'10" and weigh 280. 6'10", wow. Yeah, I imagine you've been in some tight spots like a plane ride, right? 6'3", my back hurts more than most average-sized people. I have an extra vertebrae, in fact. Really? Being tall sucks when you're at grocery store. Everyone asking you to get stuff down for them. Ah, dude, I'd embrace it. You want me to get this for, like, I don't know if there was, oh man, what's his name? I think it's like Nick Schwartz? Hold on. What is that guy's name? Swartzen? Is that what it is? Hold on. Yeah, this guy. Nick Swartzen, that's his name. He has this bit about, like, you know, anytime he's around his grandma, he feels like a superhero. His grandma, like, has trouble, like, picking up a gallon of milk. And he's like, oh, no problem, Grandma, I'll get that for you. Did you want this gallon of milk? And it's, I don't know. It's a pretty good bit. Black Sarah from Santa Nova, another chew saying I was wearing my dad's clothes when I was 12. Wow. Well, I think I was probably doing the same, actually. Actually, no, not when I was 12. But I do wear my dad's clothes a bit. But yeah, man. .6'4", my lower back hurts constantly. See, I'm sure. I believe it that, you know, your height probably has something to do with back pain, but for all you tall people out there, I wouldn't worry about it, man. There's so many people out there with back pain just in general, any size. Then you know, there's a good chance that you would have had back pain either way. That's what I'm trying to say. BG, do you like Diablo? Only from Blizzard. Diablo 2, really. Diablo in this game, though? No. Cedar Point, the guess your weight guy guessed that I weighed 217. I think he just wanted to give my son the big stuff Spider-Man, or he really sucked at his job. Wow, yeah. I'm sure he threw the game. DJ, need to know, what's your opinion on cucumbers? I like them. I'm a fan of the cucumber. Sounded weird. Although I don't eat cucumbers very frequently. I don't eat a lot of salads, but if I'm eating a salad, I prefer it to have cucumber in it. Preferably no skin, chopped into either full circles or the half circles. Delithius sent it over to saying, "Kid you not look up 6 lumbar vertebrae sometime?" I'll look it up right now. I don't know how many vertebrae we're supposed to have, but sacralization. See, Laura would know all this stuff. She's so she knows everything anatomy related. Sacralization of the 5th lumbar vertebrae, or whatever. These words, yeah, these words are way too tough for me to even understand. How common is the 6th lumbar vertebrae? One of the reasons for the confusion that some people, approximately 10% of adults, have a congenital anomaly in their lower back. One of the most common anomalies is the presence of a 6th lumbar vertebrae. So can it happen for any height then? Dude, I just feel so dumb anytime I read any of these words, because I'm just like, no, I know I'm pronouncing this wrong, but I'm just gonna, let's just move past it. Average height for American males is 5'9 and a half, so 6 foot up is technically tall. Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Usually my parents think I'm so smart when I can press the reset button on our internet router. I'm the superhero. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. Embrace it. You're a technology wizard if you can reset the internet. I mean, think about it. Like, seriously. You're basically giving someone the gift of the internet. Dude, how is that not a superhero? Or it was like a superhuman ability. If compared to someone who just doesn't know how. One of the reasons people are so... I'm going to read this deleted message here. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to read it anyway. One of the reasons people are so fat right now is because fat shaming is not as powerful as it once was. I miss those days. I don't think that has anything to do with it, man. I've been getting... I guess I don't get called fat as much as I used to. But, oh yeah, definitely. Like, calling someone fat isn't like, oh, I had no idea that I was overweight. But now that you've shown me the way, now that you explain that I'm overweight, oh, now I'll lose weight. It doesn't really work like that, you know. So there's not really a reason to like make fun of someone for being fat. Just like most things, you know. There's really very little reason to make fun of anybody for anything. Outside of like, you know, I mean, sometimes for comedic effect and stuff like that. But even then, it's... most of the time, it's not. It ends up not even being funny. Leave that stuff to comedians that know how to make it funny. Surprised you read that. F that dude. Well, you know. Maybe some people just don't understand. So. Just attempted to read the lumbar vertebrae thing. I like to think I'm fairly well educated and like large words, but I had no clue what I was reading. Yeah, see? Remember 7 years ago, I used to be in secondary/high school and press the button to turn on the projector. Hell yeah, class hero. Nice. Hell yeah. Your superpower would be the power to claim any banana as your own. Is that... wait, is that term... are you... Royal, are you trying to say I'm some sort of Robin Hood of bananas? With no restrictions. The catch, though, it happens to be any banana on Earth. Good luck finding them. Wait, what? Happens to be any banana on Earth? Good luck finding them? So, like, I have to find them or something? I'm up for a little banana scavenger hunt. I'm taller than Thing, so it works out. You're taller than Thing, Collaborative Time? Dude, it's so crazy. Like, I just saw you. How long? It hasn't even been that long. How long has it been? Like, a week and a half or something like that? Wait, what day is it? It's been like a week and a half, and I honestly can't remember how tall you are. Seaton versus BG, that would be Epic and MCOC. Well, you're going to see it if you go to Comic-Con. Seaton versus BG, the cage match of the century. I got to watch out. I feel like he's going to bring some tea with him. Is that too stereotypical? He's going to bring... he probably is going to bring some tea and might try to splash it at me. I'll be ready, though. I'll be ready with, I don't know, what's an American stereotype that I could throw at him? Burgers, I guess? I'll just be ready with some burgers to throw at him. Oh, God. What happens when he claims one? Does it start growing? The banana? Oh, God. Deck with UFC, I want that fight on pay-per-view. It would be the worst fight. Oh man, we would just get... Here's what would happen if Seed and I actually did have a fight at Comic-Con. You know, okay, so you know how like when fights break out at like school or something like that, man, and everybody like, you know, gets in like a circle and it's like fight, 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 all that stuff. It would start out that way when people realized that we were fighting. And then people would just start booing us after about 30 seconds of like, because I mean, again, maybe I've said this before, maybe I'm underestimating Seaton's abilities, but I certainly can't fight. And I'm guessing he's maybe not the best fighter either. And it just wouldn't look good for either of us. It would just be an embarrassing time for both of us. I still want to see a more intensive and skill-based pro tour of sorts for MCOC, like Magic, Poker, etc. That'd be pretty interesting, man. Go on tour. I can tell when people are 6 foot or under 5 foot only. That's my gauge. Between that is all the same. Yeah, even then, it's pretty much all the same to me, unless you're like exceptionally tall or exceptionally short. You're right, like, but even more than the parameters that you set. Like, I feel like if I met Shaq in real life, I would remember, okay, this dude is super tall. Or if I met Wee Man or something like that, you know. PGS, your stunt double. I really, really want that fight as well. My stunt double. I'll bet it's a horrific display of combat, but ultimately I think they would find themselves in a stalemate. Yeah, that's probably what would happen. People in a circle shouting fight, and it's just the two of you trying to play the game via having arms around the other and looking over other's shoulder to phone. We're a grinding arena. Something like that, yeah. Profov is pretty tall, right? I don't remember. He was at Comic-Con last year. I don't even remember. I was thinking Dave was super tall actually. But if I remember correctly, because Dave and I, we were together a lot at Comic-Con last year because we were like practicing what we were gonna say on stage and stuff like that. So we were hanging out a lot last year. And before that, I remember thinking he was super tall, but after that, I think he's taller than me, but not by a ton. Maybe just like a couple inches. I mean, it's crazy that we're talking about height for this long. We should probably change the subject, man. Swashbuckler sent it over 150 rupees saying, BG, you're the best. Well, thank you very much, Swashbuckler. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words. 150 rupees. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I should be doing heavy attacks against this guy. Now you can't go unstoppable. Push beyond your limits of 15 rock stacks. Where's your last one? Would a slap be your special 2 or 3? Oh, that's the special one. That's the special one, man. I don't know what my other specials are, but that's definitely the special one. Seaton, heard you wouldn't swing. BG, no, you swing first. Seaton, hey BG, you want to go get a pretzel? I'm so down to eat oh, man. The people that I was with last time in New York for the Summer Showdown know how bad I wanted a pretzel, but I never ended up getting one. Not for health reasons, for cheapness reasons. I feel like I'd already gone over the budget. And I went up to one of the stands. I was like, how much for a pretzel? He said $4. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it moving. Thank you. I love those soft pretzels. You can talk about height all night if it keeps away from talking about WoW and Dota and Diablo and blah blah. no promises, man. You know I like to talk about those. I can't help it. I love those games. What's up, Lags? Speaking of someone who's got a bit of height. I know Legacy's taller. I can't remember how tall you are, though. BG, what is your condiment of choice with the pretzel? Mustard? Oh, of course. Of course, it's a nice spicy brown, but not too spicy brown mustard. And if there's not that, well then the standard yellow mustard or whatever. But I really prefer a nice, just ever so slightly spicy brown mustard. You're 6 foot, Lags? Okay. Lags is 7'4". Do you eat pretzels with nacho cheese? I have in the past, but yeah, I just like the mustard. I feel like there's something about cheese that lures me in. I don't know if this is the same for everyone or if this is just me, but cheese, it kind of lures me in. But then after I eat it, I'm kind of just like, meh. Or I feel like weighed down by it after and stuff like that. I don't know. When I have it with something like mustard, I feel satisfied. I feel like it's better than what I was expecting. Like the cheese, I feel like it's overhyped sometimes. But it's got to be overhyped for a reason, because sometimes cheese is everything, man. You get a good cheese. You get a good mozzarella cheese or something like that, man. Even the nacho cheese at times. But then there's a lot of times where I feel like it's overhyped. And I'm just going with it just because of those times where it was really good. But good mustard? Oh, man. Mustard's so weird in a pretzel, just salt is great. Speaking of pretzels, get those microwavable soft pretzels, 6 in a pack for $3, 1 minute to cook. They're so awesome. I used to eat those all the time, man. They don't compare to like a fresh soft pretzel out at like a sports game or just on the streets of New York or something like that. But yeah, I used to eat those. They're not terrible. Pretzel plus salt and butter from a Santa's Yum. Butter? Really? I think actually, now that you mention it, I think I have had that like once. But eh. Crowd booing Western teams, but no tail feeds of the hate. He's like dreaming. Pete, man, don't even tell me what's happening in the game right now. I don't want to know. That one I might actually go back and watch. But that's pretty funny, man. Dude, you were streaming before. So I forgot that the games were on even, and I didn't get a chance to watch any today. But I tuned in like right before or at some point when you were streaming. Maybe it was like 30 minutes before I started streaming. And he walked out with like a phone book size stack of papers, just memeing it up, dude. Like that was his strategy. Those were his plays for the game. That's great. Right, puts mustard on a bagel. How is buttered pretzel weird? Did I say it was weird? It's not that weird. But I prefer mustard. How do we always end up talking? End up on food talk makes me so hungry. I know, dude. I'm actually really hungry right now. Damn it, dude. How? You're right. How? I think it's because we all just secretly want to eat, or maybe not so secretly, or at least for me. I very much so want to eat lots of food right now, right this second. BG, you excited about the boss rush next month? I am excited about it. Yeah. I'm pumped to see what types of characters people chose to throw in there. Do you think the guy that ran you over on your bike because of the bagel mustard thing? Hey, I wasn't on a bike. I was just walking, and he ran me over. But maybe he really hated the fact that I put mustard on bagels. But see, that's the whole thing. The bagel and mustard thing, dude. Especially okay, so imagine this. For anyone who thinks it's weird, you have a fresh bagel, right? It's all soft, just the right amount of chew in it. It's very similar to a soft pretzel. Very, very similar to a soft pretzel. And I know not everybody puts mustard on soft pretzels, but for those of you that do, it's the same experience. Just slightly different. Did you put mustard on roasted bagel? No. Roasted bagels or toasted bagels? No. I wouldn't put it on that. It has to be reasonably fresh. I mean, I guess it doesn't even have to be fresh. I've eaten like several day old bagels with mustard on them. But ideally it's a bit softer. You know, if you just toss the bagel in the microwave for like 15 seconds to soften it up and then put the mustard on is good. A soccer game. I took my son to go get us some nachos. Once we ate the top layer of whole chips, I noticed the rest was pretty much crumbs. So I went back up, waited in line again, and asked if I can get some actual chips. The lady made us new ones with all whole chips and gave me a free pretzel for waiting in line again. Oh, dude. Jackpot. Awesome. You're still weird, but half okay with it. I'll take it. I'll take half weird. Fresh soft pretzel with butter and cinnamon and sugar. See, I'm not really a fan of cinnamon, so you lost me there. Not really a fan. I know some people are going to be offended by hearing that because some people love cinnamon, especially like those, what are they called? Churros? Is that what they're called? Basically like a cinnamon pastry or whatever. Not a fan. Never a fan of those. Never a fan of Big Red, the gum, chewing gum, or anything cinnamon flavored really. Usually I bet you're the kind of monster who would put ketchup on your mashed potatoes too. Dude, I do put ketchup on my mashed potatoes. It's great. What are you talking about, monster? It's fantastic. It's like French fries, you know what I mean? Potatoes. I don't put a lot though. I don't like to overuse ketchup. It's a very fine balance. Unsubbing. It's a very fine balance when it comes to ketchup. I'll even the same thing for fries. I don't like to overuse it. I just like a little bit. I'm out. May your cheese always compliment you perfectly, and may your warlocks hold you close. And if a man wants to put mustard on a bagel, who are you to judge? Thank you. F that weirdo. Wait, what? F that weirdo, just move on. Love. Well, you had me up until you said F that weirdo, man. I thought you were accepting me for who I am, Super Dirty Pickle. Just bacon bits and cheese on a baked potato. Okay, so let me say this. I do like to put ketchup on anything potato related, basically. Home fries, hash browns, regular fries, mashed potatoes. I don't really eat baked potatoes so much, but I guess I have eaten them, and I do like to put ketchup on them. But I could also eat all of those things without ketchup and either just straight up like plain by itself. Like a little bit of salt maybe or something like that. Or with other things as well. Like potatoes, dude. You can do anything with potatoes because they just have that like kind of neutral. It's the same thing with like rice. You can do pretty much any. You can include rice with any kind of meal, any kind of combination, right? Because it just kind of takes on whatever flavor. It's more of like just like a texture, and then it's good at like holding whatever flavor you want to make it. So I don't need to have ketchup, but I do like ketchup on it. I guess the only potato-related thing that I don't like ketchup on is chips. Because I do not like ketchup-flavored chips. I think those things are gross. We've talked about that in here before. We've been down that road. We don't need to revisit it. Disgusting. Don't like ketchup that much to begin with, to be honest. You know, I think I liked it more as a kid. I don't even know if we have a bottle of ketchup in the apartment at the moment. I've noticed I've eaten it less and less as I've gotten older. For any ketchup fans out there, though, let me tell you, I used to eat like Heinz ketchup. Like that was always the brand that I used to get, and my mom used to get it like that. I don't know. There was something about it. Maybe it was just because it was what I knew. I always thought that was like the best ketchup. Let me tell you, it is not the best ketchup. The Whole Foods brand ketchup. Because I used to live right next to a Whole Foods, so that was like always just the most convenient to go to. And if you buy their brand stuff, it's not super expensive. Because I know everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, dude, you buy something at Whole Foods, you spend or what is the nickname for it? Whole paycheck or whatever." But it's not expensive if you buy their brand stuff. And their ketchup, for some reason, was great. I usually don't notice like a difference in taste so much if something's like organic or not organic or something like that, right? But I think it was organic. It was just like normal ketchup, you know, nothing fancy about it. But for some reason, it just tastes way better. That was back in New Jersey. I don't even think I've had that ketchup since moving out here, since we don't really go to Whole Foods anymore. Want to see the boss rush with Mr. Sinister on Special 1 Bias and Power Reserve, so I can use Mr. Sinister with my suicides to play ping pong. That'd be pretty interesting. I feel like you'd die, though. You'd be playing ping pong, but his would be hitting way harder. Bro, you ever had Whataburger spicy ketchup? I've never been to Whataburger. I've never seen a Whataburger. I don't know if they're around here. I think we look. Hold on. We looked those up one time before. Let me look them up. Whataburger. Oh, there is a Whataburger in Seattle, but I've never been. I don't know if they were. Hold on, actually, Whataburger, New Jersey, and look that up. It's kind of, man, it kind of blew my mind when I was a kid and I first found out like there are different restaurants in different parts of the country. Like, of course, in the world you think there's different things, but oh yeah, no locations found within 100 miles of New Jersey. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, it was never in New Jersey. Or wait. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I'm done looking at this site. I think the site might have been messed up, but maybe it wasn't. Anyway. Yeah, that really blew my mind as a kid. You know, every once in a while I would see like a commercial for, I don't know, like Jack in the Box or something like that. And I don't think there was ever any Jack in the Box near me or something. Used to only be in Texas. Got it. Arby's sauce for roast beef is the best sauce from a restaurant, in my opinion. I don't know if I've ever had Arby's sauce, but man, I love their curly fries. And those fries, I don't put anything on. Certain fries, don't want to put anything on. Love you regardless. You can spoon me anytime. Wow. Just a couple of cool straight dudes who love MCOC and spooning. Just loving life. Loving mustard. That's what life is all about. Good night, lover. Wow, what a comment. But have a good night. Yo, BG, please wish me luck with the 5-star Awakening Gem. The calendar really want to awaken my Cap Marvel movie. Well, good luck. I hope you get that Cosmic Awakening Gem, man. Wish you the best of luck. How much longer do we have on that thing? Probably still a while, right? This calendar. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to it. But if I ever do think about it, it's like, damn, this thing's taking forever. So, BG's loves 1 Laura, 2 beans, 3 unnameable pickles, 4 ketchup on potatoes, 5 mustard on bagels, 6 no walks on the beach, 7 fighting domino. This list has really spiraled out of control. 8 Medusa, 9 Omega, 10 not traveling, 11 sleeping during movies. Some of those things I love. Some of those things I do not love. I like walking on the beach. I hate Arby's fries. What? When I get Arby's, I get a triple cheese and bacon sandwich and then go to McDonald's in the same parking lot to get fries. Arby's sauce is really good, though. McDonald's has the most overrated fries in the history of fries. I always remember people talking about their fries as a kid and just thinking, these fries suck. Garbage. Sure, I ate them anyway. That was the only thing that I would really eat at McDonald's because one time I had their burger and I just puked more than you've ever seen a kid puke before. I don't know what it was about it, man, but it just made me so sick. And that was the last time I ever... Well, it was almost the last time I ever ate a burger from McDonald's. I had a Big Mac. That was like the actual last meal that I had at McDonald's, but desperate times, man. But otherwise, I just hate McDonald's in general. They're the worst. Worst fast food. Lags, I know you love Don's, but they are the worst, in my opinion. When I get into Columbus, Ohio, my first order of business is always to get Donato's Pizza, because I can't get it here and love it. But when looked it up this time, I found one in, oh god, how do you say that town again? Raleigh, I think it is, right? 2 hours from home. It's one of those towns where if I see it spelt out, I mess up the pronunciation. But if someone just said it, I'd be like, yeah, that's it. Can we get a sound clip, Google?
Raleigh.
Okay, that was close. That's pretty close. All right. 2 hours from home, though. Dicer, are you going to make that drive ever? Are you ever going to make that drive? There was this one what's it called? One restaurant. What's the name of it? Oh my god. Roy Rogers, I think. Where the closest Roy Rogers was like pretty far on like the New Jersey Turnpike or something like that, and I was never into Roy Rogers. I think I had it once or twice as a kid or something like that. But somebody that I worked with, they would go out of their way. I can't remember exactly how far they would drive. New Jersey's not that big, and it wasn't that far away, but Still, it was kind of far just to get Roy Rogers. They would make that trip all the time, and I'm just like, dude, how is the food that good to you that you're willing to go that far, like all the time? Like, God. Five Guys have solid fries. Oh, I'm not a huge fan of Five Guys fries. I could eat I get like a sick feeling in my stomach after I have too many, like half of an order of fries or something like that. I'm just like, it's their peanut oil, I think. Had to scroll back up to see who disparaged the good name of Arby's curly fries. Dude, they really are so good. This is serious. Please excuse the caps, but I want us all to concentrate on dreaming about BG showing up at our door with a bag of bagels. We can do this? What? Has anyone in the chat ever heard of Pizza Ranch? Can't say that I have. I went there while I traveled to South Dakota, and it was the worst pizza joint I ever went. Don't go to. Oh, man. I thought you were about to say it was, like, super good or something. BG pulled my first 5-star today, and it was an Iron Patriot. I was so upset. Bummer, dude. Well, couple of things about Iron Patriot. Number one, he was my first 5-star, so at least we're 5-star Iron Patriot buddies. And number two, he was on the list of champions that Kabam is probably going to be buffing. So, sucks for now, man, but at least in the future, could be good. McDonald's fries, when well done, are solid. The rest of their menu is solid poop, though. Oh, man. Well, I agree with the second half of your comment, at least. You know, it's actually been so long since I had McDonald's that I don't even exactly remember how their fries tasted. I just remember, dude, it just tasted like straight chemicals. It was such an unnatural taste. Like there wasn't even potato in there. It was just straight up chemicals. Like that's how they, instead of frying it in oil, they just like, I don't know, man. It was just not good. That's all I could say. Brian, what is your favorite chocolate bar? Alright, get ready to have some more people unsubscribe. I'm not really into chocolate all that much. Yep, that's right. In general, not super into chocolate. I eat it sometimes, but anytime I'm looking for something similar, like sweet snack type thing, I just go for other candy that is not chocolate based. Third unsub. 3 unsubs in one night. Nice. But yeah, I would say if I had to pick a favorite, it's actually tough. It's actually tough. I do like Twix. I like Snickers, Three Musketeers, Kit Kats. It's just rare that I eat these things because I just pick something else up instead. You know, like if you're at like the register, right? You're at the register, you see like some Kit Kats right beside some Starburst, and you cave, you crack. They got it right there. You know, you went through the entire store, you avoided all those foods, but then you got to the checkout and it's just there, man, and you can't help but grab one. I generally don't go for the chocolate-based things. I'll pick up the Starburst over the Kit Kat, you know. So yeah. Arby's was number 1, BK number 2, Wendy's number 3, but must ask for them to be salted. Mickey D's 2,673. Yeah, I will agree with the McDonald's placement. Honestly, it's for fast food fries, from what I've had at least, it's Arby's number 1. Everything else isn't even on the list. There is no list. I'm allergic to tree nuts, so there's a lot of chocolate bars I can't have. Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. What was I gonna say though? Are there any fast food places out there that have waffle fries? Because I'm a big fan of waffle fries, but I don't know of any. We used to have waffle fries. So normally, like in high school, it was just like the regular like steak cut fries that they gave people, and those things were terrible. First off, I'm not a huge fan of steak cut fries, just in general. Sometimes they're okay if they're done right. They can be okay, but most of the time, I don't know, it just feels like, in a lot of ways, part of it's like undercooked, and yeah, it's not very good. And that's mostly what we had in high school. But I can't remember if it was like once a week or if it was just like randomly every once in a while. We would have waffle fries, and whenever we had waffle fries, it was like, oh, dude, it was just the best. I loved it. Better than fries though. A nice, like good hash browns. If they're really good, at least. You're stuck on an island with only one food item that'll provide all the sustenance you need to survive. What is that one food item? I mean, are we talking like scientifically? I don't know exactly scientifically. I mean, maybe bananas. They're pretty healthy and stuff, right? I think. And they can grow on islands. But if we're talking about like just something that would make me happy forever, it's pizza. It's pizza. It's got to be pizza. Number one food. Good pizza. You just can't be beat. I could eat it day in, day out, every single day for the rest of my life, and I'd be happy. I would just feel terrible though because, you know, I would eat myself to death basically. Butterfingers, BG? Not really a fan of Butterfingers, no. I think the only time I ever had Butterfingers is when they showed up in my my trick-or-treat bag. And a lot of times I think I just gave them to my dad. I think I tried it once and just gave it to my dad after that. I always wanted to like Butterfingers just because they had a deal with like Simpsons where, you know, like the Butterfinger commercials, it was like Bart selling you the Butterfingers, and I was, oh, dude, I loved Simpsons as a kid, so, but I was never into them. Even that's how much I wasn't into Butterfingers. Even Bart Simpson couldn't sell me a Butterfinger. I really got to try Chick-fil-A this year in New York. Still never had it. Well, I've never had it either, but I probably won't be trying it still. I'm just not that into chicken. Alan sent it over 2, saying read last. All right, will do. Thank you very much for the 2. Last message is, or wait, I see a next message. I'm guessing this is it. Pulled 5-star Sunspot. Nice, congratulations. And have a Mutant Awakening gem, 206 stones, and a rank 4 to 5 gem. Is he worth it? Alan, I hate to say it. We may need to get some other opinions on this one, because I have not played Sunspot at all. I didn't even do a testing stream for him like I do with new champions, so I don't even have a feel for how the champion is. I will likely be testing Sunspot a bit tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or day after tomorrow? Sunday, whatever. When I test Warlock, I'll probably test both of them together. But until then, I really don't have much of an opinion on Sunspot, like at all. Here's a couple things that I do know about Sunspot. One, he's not a good defender, according to some of my alliance mates, who just said they rolled right over him, basically. I know his special 2s can do crazy damage. I know he's got Incinerate immunity and some perfect block utility and stuff, but yeah, I really don't know much about him. I'm sorry, man. I wish I can give you better advice. But I really can't say if he's worth it or not. What about everyone else in here, though? Sunspot, how do you guys feel about him? The few of you that have him, because I know he is still very new. Have you ranked him up? Is he good? I mean, I know he's got good prestige, so if prestige is a factor, then just having a cool, high-ranked prestige champion is might be enough. But again, only if prestige is a factor for you. I think everyone's still just talking about food. Not seeing too many responses about Sunspot yet. Yeah, Alan, I'm sorry, man. John Smith saying Sunspot equals great damage, nice immunities, impractical. I guess that is something else I could say about him, is that I haven't really seen anybody using him yet. So it's possible that it's just not many people have him, and he's going to be one of those champions that, you know, some time from now when more people get him, more people start using him or something, but I really haven't seen anybody use him. Hunchback saying my Sunspot is ranked 3 as a 5-star. He's fun to play. Okay. Not necessarily the greatest mutant. That sounds about right. That's someone saying Seaton used in killing Kang in Variant 3. Okay. Yeah, I'd maybe check that video out if you want to learn more about him. But if I had to guess, there's quite a few champions that are capable of taking him down. Taking down that Kang. I don't know how well that would translate to other areas of the game. So yeah, Alan, I would say maybe give it some more time. Get some other opinions on it. I wish I could tell you more, man, but I just really don't have the experience. If you are around for the Sunday testing stream, I would have more of an opinion on the champion after that. But yeah, I really haven't seen too many people use him, so he's probably not the first choice as far as rank ups go. But he does seem like he's cool at least, and if prestige is a concern, then he's got that going for him. Or just incinerate immunity in general, because there's not a ton of incinerate immune champs, so it'd be good for that. And I can't remember what synergies he has, but I remember him having some cool ones, and they're based off of sig level, so the higher the sig level, the better. Let me go look those up real quick on Aunt May. Sunspot synergies. Increased duration of ability accuracy. Increased duration and ability accuracy of any exhaustion, fatigue, heal block, petrify, slow. I didn't realize that also increased ability accuracy. I thought it was just duration. Interesting. But anyway, increase the duration and ability accuracy of exhaustion, fatigue, heal block, petrify, slow, and weakness debuffs by 10% up to 40% based on Sunspot's sig level. That's for science champions with Red Hulk and MODOK. Crit synergy, it's just meh. Armor, very meh. This one with Avengers is kind of cool too. When fighting villain champions, reduce the potency of any power sting and damage over time effects by up to 40%. Let's go with suicides, I think. With mutant champions, ability accuracy is increased by up to 60% during specials. And then another synergy with Warlock too, where decreases power used for Warlock during his specials, or power gained for the enemy, and then increase incinerate duration. That increased incinerate duration that Warlock has probably does something for Sunspot. That's pretty good. Sorry, man. That's kind of all I got on him, though. Not first choice. I wouldn't be super quick to rank him and use all that stuff, but he does seem like he has some cool things. Thank you very much for the 2, though. Well, must go find a snack by PG. All right, later, man. Yeah, dude, I'm hitting the store after the stream tonight, and I'm gonna try so hard. I'm gonna try my very best to maintain my my healthier eating habits that I have going for me right now. I gotta stay strong, but whew, it'll be a real test tonight. That's the main complaint for Sunspot. He's really fun. Did I just get wrecked? I did just get wrecked. He's really fun. You can control his ramp up, but he relies on certain play cycle that's not ideal in some places. Tons of incinerate debuffs from him, though. Okay. Got it. Do you use bots for arena? No. Bots will get you banned. Whatever you do, stay away from the bots. Even if Kabam, sometimes they let the bots sneak by for a little while, you will eventually get yourself banned, and I do not want to see anybody get banned. Also, just cheating in general in games is not good, because you're only cheating the other people playing. You're not really cheating. Some people like to think when they cheat that they're just, oh, I'm just cheating against Kabam. What's the big deal? No, you're not cheating Kabam. You're cheating the other players who are actually putting the time in to try to compete and get those rewards. You're just making the game less enjoyable for them. Whoa, BG, I guess the local police really want their DUI checkpoint to be effective tonight. They set one up in this Taco Bell drive-thru. Wow. Right in the drive-thru. What's up, Last Arnie? Dude, can you imagine? They'd probably catch a ton of people. Someone's growling at me, and if I don't stop, then I'm grabbing gum or sleeping. Yeah. Or if it don't stop, you said. Yeah. It's been 8 months since I got married, and my weight is shooting like crazy, eating so much junk. Really need to control. Oh, yeah, man. That post-marriage weight gain. I don't know if I necessarily had any of that. I think it was just my normal weight gain, but, you know, can't happen. Hey, BG, you have some tips to stay on a diet when you get into the chip aisle or walk past it. Just look at those Cheetos and scream, "You don't tempt me," and walk away. Maybe I should do that tonight. Like actually scream, not just in my own head. Nobody would probably think anything of it. People are so nice around here. They'd probably just be like, "Oh, are you okay?" And maybe not even that. Especially at nighttime when I go and the store's all empty. Some guy like stocking the shelves. Why do you hoard crystals? Something you do in every game or only because of your channel? No, actually I do it in every game that I play. I just kind of find it fun. Most of it's for fun. There are some benefits to hoarding crystals, though. Right now, so if you're new, you pretty much don't want to hoard any crystals. But right now, I'm actually hoarding my 5-star crystals, waiting until new champions get added to the basic pool, so that when I do open them up, I have a chance at getting some new champs. There's that, plus it's a good way to circumvent the storage limitations in this game if you hold on to catalyst crystals, for example. Since you can only hold so many, if you're just holding on to those crystals until you actually need them, it's generally a better strategy for it. Get caught in a checkpoint they set up outside a bar. It just seems like cheating. I mean, sort of. But at the same time, it really shouldn't be Shouldn't be drinking and driving, right? Hit up that Uber, Lyft, whatever. Yeah, are more freaked out. Are you okay? Like, I don't even know if they would do anything. Maybe they would. You know what? Maybe. No, I guess they're more likely to come up to me here, whereas in New Jersey they would probably just give me the stank eye, and then walk away. Having your molars removed is the largest deterrent of eating delicious solid food. You're right, if I just removed all of my teeth. Cole is entering the basics on Tuesday. Oh yeah, I kind of want to wait until... I want to wait until Invisible Woman's in there. I was thinking about, like, what's the point where I want to open these crystals, and I would love to awaken my Invisible Woman, but I don't think I can wait that long. So I think I'm going to wait until Maw gets added, and then I'm going to rip all these things open. People that hoard crystals are the worst. Someone in 4 wife is like that. It's not you, is it? Brian, I hope they bring Null, the god who created Symbiote. He can regenerate and manipulate Symbiote. Also control the Eldritch, a ghostly energy. He'd be a cool Act 6 boss. Interesting, man. I never even heard of Null, the god. Or maybe I have. But not that I remember. Created the Symbiote. Interesting, man. I'm sure if he created symbiotes, I'm sure eventually he'll make his way into the contest. Seeing as the symbiotes... I mean, the symbiotes, it felt like they used to have a bigger role in this game than they do now, right? Then again, I don't read the story, so what do I know? Maybe they just had them in the game because they were easy to have, like, multiple of or something like that, you know? Just to have different class types of them. I would set up a checkpoint by Taco Bell so I can get food and go back to work. There you go, man. What? How does that go anyway? When you're like you can pretty much just get some food, like, or can you pretty much just get food whenever you want? Like when you're on patrol, you know? Well, we'll get it September 7th, I believe. Is it September 7th? That sounds... it can't be September 7th because that's a Saturday. They always get added on Tuesdays, so I think it's September 10th. Yeah, I could wait. That's fine. We have any tips for that Doctor Strange path in Variant 3, Chapter 3, Quest 2? I used Stark Spidey for that guy, and you can kind of stun lock, and it's relatively easy to stun lock with Stark Spidey in that quest. Even without all of the synergies, you can keep a stun going longer than usual, and then if you find yourself in a little bit of a pickle, then you could use a heavy attack to power drain. A lot of people use Doc Ock, Ghost. Doc Ock, he's got power control. You just spam heavies, actually deal good damage. 5 fights, then I gets a 5-star featured crystal. Ooh, good luck, Star. Units, units, units. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Give me that 225. 75. All right, well, that's fine. You're a cop. Who's going to stop you? That's a good point. Yeah, I can pretty much do what I want as far as patrolling and taking breaks for food as long as I don't have any pending calls. Okay. That's what I figured. But didn't know how it worked exactly. I mean, yeah, of course, if something comes up, you got to go. But You should have like 10 plus basic 5 stars plus a new featured 5 and 6-star feature for you to open New York. Damn, lags. Let me see what I'm up to right now. Maybe I should just hold till Comic-Con. I don't know. For that, Taco Bell is dangerous for cops to eat because of how much they have to remove to be able to relieve themselves after eating it. Oh man, I could see that. You get the you get that rumble in your gut. Get this stuff off of me. I'll open some of your 5s. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Settle down. I don't know about that, man. That's account sharing lags. Yeah, I don't know. I could wait till Comic-Con, but I have been waiting a long time already. And I basically have 10 at the moment. Because there's two to open up from Variant that are already fully formed. And then I have almost 80,000 shards. And then the sooner I pop those things open, the sooner I'll pop open my 6 stars too. Because I want to wait until I have 3 6 stars. And I'm going to get a bunch from the season ending. I haven't finished Uncollected this month yet, and we're almost into next month too, so I can do like Uncollected this month, next month, season ending. That won't put me quite at 30,000 6-star shards, but if I open up my 5s and got a lot of dupes, it would put me there, so. We're doing my opening September 25th in your hotel room? Okay. Let's do it, man. What is your age, BG? I'm 32. And a half. No one says halves anymore, right? When you're this old? I just wanted to. So a 5-star Venom the Duck, Gib. Congrats, man. So your Domino 345, very nice. Got them tier 4 basics they need today. I purchase crystal and store it till the pool gets updated. Well, the crystal I already have get updated. It will get updated, yeah. The regular basic crystals, they get updated. The featured crystals, they do not change. So, like, if I buy this featured crystal, no matter when I open it, even if it's 2 years from now, it's going to have this specific pool of champions in it. But the basic, yeah, like the 2 that I have that are already fully formed, if I wait, they'll be updated, which means I'm waiting. Is that Killer Beezy? What's up, dude? I is pleased. Wait, star. Oh, 5-star equals Ronin. Oh, very nice. Congrats. Sweet pull. Alright, it is getting pretty late though, so I need to get out of here. I need to make sure I can get to the store before they close. Oh man, I hope everybody enjoys whatever food you're about to binge after that long food talk. Because man, I know I'm about to go eat a lot of food right now. I'm going to try to contain myself. I'm going to try to make sure it's at least healthier food, but man, I'm hungry as hell. So I'm going to get some food. Egg, where are you? Come to me, Egg. There you are. Good to see you, Egg. Oh, Lags, dude. Before I go, I saw you tweeted out that you wanted to go for one of the new champions. Possibly. Which champion are you... Just off of the looks right now. Actually, who am I kidding? What? I don't even need to ask this question. I know it's Scarlet Witch, right? Right, would you still play MCOC if Kabam decides to change the game by removing dexterity and parry? Do you think the game or wait, how do you think the game would go then? Would you stick around to see what happens? The game would die. It's, you know, there's not a lot that can kill this game. Like, Kabam can make mistakes and everything, and Marvel, dude, just Marvel, how strong Marvel is, especially with Disney Plus coming and all that. Like, this game's not going to die for a long time. But if they remove dexterity and parry, no, I don't want to keep playing. The game would be dumb. I would probably, you know, I would stick around long enough to convince Kabam to put them back in, but other than that, the game would die. Cheat day? No, man. I've had my entire life's been a cheat day. There's no cheat days right now. But all right, anyway, guys. Both I have a Cosmic 4-5 and Awakening Gem and a Mystic Awakening Gem and 186 stones. I hope both are godly. Oh, I mean, I guess they are going to synergize together, right? So if you go, I mean, really, you don't want to find yourself in another situation where you have Sparkles but no Nick Fury, right? So I guess you do want both, probably, yeah. Okay. All right. I wouldn't mind one in the old days quest that was along the lines of like Realm of Legends locked to initial release champs plus no masteries working only. Yeah, you know, I don't mind if Kabam, because I mean, technically there's a lot of fights in this game where we can't parry, and there are some fights where we can't dexterity. I mean, look at like the Spite node, you know. So they do remove those masteries on like smaller levels, and if they what's it called? If they had like one quest where, yeah, they just straight up said masteries are disabled completely in this quest or something like that, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be fine. As long as it wasn't the entire game. If it was the entire game, then I'll rip MCOC. But anyway, you see the proximate fight on Twitter? I did see that. Yeah, Lags. I did see that. All right, Jim and Kranos, thank you guys so much for being the big D's of the night. But there was a lot of super chats just in general. So many that I almost think maybe I made a mistake and maybe didn't update it enough. I don't know. I hope I didn't accidentally leave someone out, because there was a bunch of people sending over super chats. And once again, one last time before I end it, Ramon Aguilar, dude, I'm so sorry yesterday that I missed your super chat. Thank you very much for yesterday's super chat. If you happen to be in here, congrats again on your X23. And still, no, I've never eaten Popeyes. I gave a longer explanation at the very start of this stream, if you happen to hear this and go back to it. But all right, there's Kranos still in here. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Good night, everybody.